What's up, y'all? You got Dana here. I haven't done a sex and relationships video in quite a while, and I feel like now's the perfect time. So this is, what are we gonna call this? How to fuck like a porn star. Um, Now it's been brought to my attention just in talking, in Facebook groups and just in regular conversation that oftentimes men don't really know what it is to do to get the mood going and to be better in bed beyond, like punishing the pussy. Um, just to put it into perspective for you, most women don't even like that all the time, and it seems to be the go-to thing for most men. Like they think that pounding away at a pussy that hasn't even been charged up is the go-to thing. So I just wanted to give y'all a couple tips to use on the next woman that you happen to smash. So take these into consideration from your good old pal Dana. Now, first things first, the breasts, okay? This area here, you know what I'm saying? Nipples are sensitive. They love attention. Breasts in general are sensitive and need attention. Caress them, nibble them, lick them, show them attention because you would be amazed at how much that stimulation charges us up. And you really have to learn a woman in that way. Some of us really like a little more rough action in that area, whereas some women just like, kisses and licks and maybe a nibble or two here or there. So it's also got to be like a rhythm thing. But you got to focus on the breast, okay? Please focus on the breast. The neck, the ears. You have to focus on these areas, okay? They're sweet spots for most of us, men included. And it would make sense that you kind of work your way down in that sense to just get your girl excited. So keep that in mind. Another thing that men, I think, fail to do sometimes is to compliment us, to flatter us, you know what I'm saying, to bring those walls down and make us feel comfortable. Um, I love feeling sexy during sex, so it's really important that you don't have to stroke my ego, but telling a woman, you know what I'm saying, oh, your body is beautiful, you feel beautiful, you taste great, you know what I'm saying, I love your body, this, that, and the third. Those things, like, they get us excited and they bring our walls down and they make us want to perform. So, that's another thing that sometimes men kind of overlook. Maybe not necessarily on purpose, but you just, as women, we like compliments just in regular life. So it would make sense that that would translate in the bedroom as well. Also, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you have to take foreplay into consideration. We're like, I guess the best analogy I can use is women are like old Chevys or something like that. Like, we gotta warm up. So you can't just go straight for the clitoris. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, whether it's massage, caressing, touching, kissing, you know what I'm saying, helping us undress. All of those things help to heat us up. So it's very important that foreplay plays a significant role in sex and is done for, a good amount of time, until you know what I'm saying, you do I guess the dipstick check to see if she's all ready to go. But yeah, foreplay is like, do people do that anymore? I don't know. Seems like everybody's just fucking. Don't nobody want to have foreplay anymore. Also another thing, and this doesn't apply to all women, but it's just good to add it in the mix. You gotta go beyond the clitoris, okay? Overstimulating that area can actually hurt and can actually not feel good. There's the G spot. If you don't know how to find it, you use these two fingers here. You insert and you kinda, you know what I'm saying? It'll be like this fleshy area and it'll almost be as if you're pushing up on the belly button. Google it, you know what I'm saying, if you need some more specific instructions on how to find that area. But go, the lips of the labia, all that whole area, all of that, there's, what I'm saying, nerve endings in those areas. Get into all of that, not just the clitoris. And yeah, that's just foreplay alone. Now, sex. I suggest to all of you, and I'm hoping that all of you are having protected sex. If not, that's your business. Hope you're on some form of birth control, whether it be the pill or whatever the case. Men, if you don't have good aim, there's nothing wrong with using your hand to get the dick in. Accidents do happen. Some women, myself included, don't like anal, do not do anal, have never done anal, don't plan on doing anal. And I don't want to end up doing it by accident because you don't know how to aim. So that's another thing to also just keep in mind. Eye contact is important. Again, keeping in mind all the things that you were doing during foreplay, you can also do during sex. You can still caress a woman while you're stroking. And more often than not, that additional contact and that additional stimulation will get her to reach orgasm faster than you just pumping. And the reason I say this is because a lot of women can't just come vaginally. So you need to be playing with the clitoris while you're stroking, or playing with her breasts, kissing her neck. You need to be multitasking, really. And of course she, needs to be assisting with you as well. But this video just in general is just how men can do a better job of pleasing women. So with all of that being said, I have this one last thing to say, and it's that sex is great, sex is beautiful, but all of you guys can make it a whole lot better if you care less about the nut and more about the experience. I think people right now, most people, are having very lackluster sex, either because they're in it for themselves, and when I say in it for themselves, they're more interested in the nut that they're getting, and they're less focused on their partner. So keep all those things in mind the next time you decide to get a nut off with your significant other or just whoever it is that you're fucking. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.